Hi everyone, welcome to video 6 for our 11-step process on how we use to get new customers for businesses using Facebook ads. Use this to get and grow your business starting next week. By now you have watched the previous 5 video training, okay, and set things up. So in video 6, we're gonna start creating the Facebook ads. Okay. Before we go to this video 6 training, I would presume that your web page is ready. It doesn't matter if the web page goes into the opt-in page like we done normally, traditional way, normal way like everybody's doing, or you're doing a web page that send people into Messenger, or you're using Facebook as a landing page to get people into Messenger. Okay, and by then your thank you page after people opt in is also set up. So once those two things are done, so the next thing to do is to dip into the ad that drives traffic to it. We should also talk about targeting for these ads. Okay. Now, this is example of our chiropractic campaign. Okay, we call it Mom's campaign. The image is simple. Okay, when you do Facebook ads, all right, don't forget about the 20% text rule. That means your text in your image should not exceed more than 20%. But this information is true at the time I'm doing this recording. So in case you want to do ads in future, all right, please double check if there's any change, because I can't control Facebook, and you yourself know Facebook has the tendency to change things along the way. Okay, but for me, the 20% tax rule has been around for a while. So, and I personally always follow the 20% tax rule. Okay. Now, like I said, the image is simple. We're not trying to do much with this image. The main focus is for it to pop up the image pop up in the page and get attention. Once we've done that, we can use the ad copy to tell our prospects exactly what to do next. Okay, this I'll explain further in the video. Now, the next step is very important. Pay close attention, all right? This is where most people do it wrong, and then to them, Facebook ads failed. The key is the ad targeting. I'll be the first to confess that I hate having to constantly mess with the targeting for my ad. Okay, I don't have the time to mess things up. Okay, being very messy, I don't have time that. For this reason, we always try to make sure that we are doing something that I call dynamic targeting. This is the secret. This is the key that most people overlook. All right, the ads targeting in terms of dynamic targeting. So what is dynamic targeting? I want to set up an ad that is targeting new people every week without me having to constantly adjust it manually. When I set these ads up, I am selecting an age range that new prospect will move into every single week as they age and meet my criteria. My ads don't target anyone that is currently under the age of 30. This targeting is dynamic in the fact that the audience is always changing. As someone goes from the age of 29 to 30, they'll be brought into the audience that sees this ad. Because of that, I don't just have a static audience that is always seeing my ad. I have new people being shown the ad as they age into our selected age criteria. Next, our campaign objective. For us, we choose traffic, all right, because it's the easiest way to get started and begin to get leads. Audience targeting. You notice that we specifically target around 11,000 people at a time. In a local setting, this is more than enough to do what we need. I'm specifically targeting females aged 30 to 40 that live within 15 miles of a certain town, because people don't want to drive very long just to go to a specific location. Okay, this campaign, like I said, is a chiropractic campaign that is for a local business. Okay, now placements and budget. we're going to let Facebook place our ad in a lot of places in our opening. Okay, in our opening campaign, let Facebook do the ad being shown in many places. We'll dial it down to only certain placements after we get the data, but we keep it pretty broad to get started. This is to test the offer. Okay. You can also see that we're spending around $20 a day. But you can get away with starting lower in some cases, especially if you are using Facebook ads to Messenger. You should know by now that Facebook ads to Messenger is cheaper compared to the normal way. Alright? Now, that's the reason why if there's anything you need to master Messenger, and then how to do ads coming into Messenger. Now, identity and page format. We're going to attach our page to our business Facebook page. This is going to make our ad more effective because people can instantly see that it's from a legitimate business in the town. Okay, don't forget this is a local business. We're also selecting the image as a single format image for our ad. Okay. Now, next is the ad copy and links to our landing page. We're going to add a little copy to explain our offer. Keep it simple. And then we're going to link our ad to our landing page, the one that we created in our previous training. Okay, like I said, it can be a web page to a landing page, opt-in page. It could be a web page to a Messenger, all right? Or you can be a Facebook as a landing page to Messenger. Okay, but most important, keep it simple. Alright, this ensures that when someone sees our ad on Facebook, they can instantly go click to claim the offer. Finishing up. Once we get all those settings in place, we click the publish button and start waiting for the magic to happen. Now the next big key, however, are making sure that we have some clever follow-up in place after someone claims the offer. This is another part of the key that businesses overlook, because they thought by doing the ads, get people come in, people can just happily walk in. It does not happen. There is a follow-up sequence. There's a follow-up that needs to be looked into and needs to be executed, because this makes sure that they actually come in after they tell us they want the offer on the landing page. Now, what I showed you now is the traditional way of doing things. What happens if you were to do it through a Messenger? The flow is similar for Messenger bot. The only difference is you're sending people from Facebook to Messenger. Alright? Which is when you set up the campaign, you select messages. Okay? In messages, you allow people to engage in your Messenger. You allow people to engage you to WhatsApp or IG DM. Okay, now let's walk through what happens after someone opts in for the offer. Like I said, the next important phase is once they opt in, that's where the follow-up, that's where the conversation starts. Okay, because if you've been following me, I told you that conversation creates conversion. So the next step in video 7 is we look into creating the conversation or the follow-up so that to get the leads that walk into the door to convert for the business. Okay, so execute this. You have any issue, any problem, just type QQQ. I'm happy to help you. Okay, if you don't want to miss out the notification when we post new content, then switch on your notification alert. The video tutorials will be in the group under unit section. Okay, so till we see you again in the next video, setting up the Facebook ads is simple. Just follow this process. Most importantly is the targeting. That is why from very beginning, if you have to spend 90% of your time working and drilling and filtering into the targeting, do it. Okay, because no point executing a campaign and your targeting is off. you will never get the results you want. Okay, so till I see you again in video 8, take care. Bye bye everybody.